Well, hello there. Well, welcome to this Friday Night Live at Woolies World, guys. Bit of a rush job as per usual. Just sort of got a little bit sidetracked there, and just watching a movie on TV. I got a little bit sidetracked, and I wanted to watch the end of it, and it was very good. I highly recommend. If you jump into the comments and say hello, I will tell you exactly what movie it is. Or is YouTube playing its tricks again and it's telling me that there's nobody watching? I know you're out there. Guys, so how's it going? How is everybody getting on this Friday night? It is almost 9:20, guys, so I'm running a fair bit late. Apologies for that. But look, this is the way these things go sometimes. So what has been going on? What has been going on in Woolies World? Well, guys, do you know what? I don't remember. I don't remember if I did the saws this week or last week. Do you know what? I think I did the saws last week. So what? Everything all right? So what happened this week? Well, yesterday Leonard, how's it going? Good man. Still in bed. You working today? It's Saturday there now, isn't it? 8 a.m. on a Saturday. I don't know how to use emojis on this at all. There's no emoji for Ireland. Chainsaw is going fine. No, it's not. I tell a lie. Okay, let me get rid of this. Good man, David. How's it going? It is... the carb replacement went okay. There was no issue with it. It is, but now it's tuning it. I was on to Doug about this a little while ago, and or during the week. I need to figure out how to tune it. Not just tune the high and low jets, but I need to tune the idle as well, if that makes sense. It is complex. It is confusing, and it is one of those things that I'm going to have to figure out. So I'm going to have to sit down, and I might have to take it apart again. But I just think that the carb is not an issue. Is not just the main issue. I think there's something else going on. I have a funny feeling that there could be seals gone somewhere or something. I don't know why I think that, but the 365 is running fine. I had it out yesterday and I cut down 4 trees with it. So and they all actually fell down. I was really surprised. So I cut down 4 trees and every one of them went like this. So yeah, I think more troubleshooting for the 435 is needed. I think it is I need to break it down. Do you think, Tom? Now the thing is that the last time when I was having those issues with the 435, it would have been fresh fuel. Do you know what I mean? It's just that the saw has sat up all summer, and that was the state of the fuel in the saw after 2 months. Bruno, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that was crazy. That was with fully synthetic mix as well. You know, with the Husqvarna fully synthetic mix. So neither have I, Tom. Never. And I would literally leave saws sitting for 3 months and not run them. Hey Bruno, you up to say hello? straight in underneath the table. What are you looking for? Bruno, what are you looking for? Hello. He's not saying hello today. Come on up, say hello. Bruno. Yeah, I am fairly neglectful of saws as well. You know, I don't have an ear for this thing. I don't have an ear for listening to an engine. You know, when people are telling me, oh, you need to wait for this so you can hear this and hear that, and I'm like going, I have no idea what you're talking about. As I said before, it's witchcraft. It is absolute witchcraft. Get out of the bin. Well, Bruno was down with me, felling trees, weren't you, Bruno? And I finally got started on the log barn wood shed, which is no longer a log barn wood shed. I'm making it out of 4x4s now because it was easier than stripping all those poles and just, you know that they're not going to last as long as a 4x4 pressure treated post. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Tom, people were telling me that I should get a tachograph. Is that the right word? Tachometer, something like that. And you can use that to adjust the revs on the saw so that it's running at optimal. But that is like absolute black magic. I don't know what the hell's going on there. But the thing is that when I got the new carb and I put it in, the idle screw was all the way into the right. Tachometer, that's it, Benjamin. The idle screw was all the way into the right. Okay, so it was screwed all the way in clockwise. And that's what I was basing my high and low jets on, because I didn't know where it needed to be. And I was looking to see, I was going, this can't be right. It cannot just come straight from the factory, set up like that. Okay, there has to be an issue with it. So Doug was trying to explain it to me. I would like a burrito meter. You guys on your fancy things, I can't do any of that stuff. Why can't I? Oh, maybe I can. I don't have burritos. Do I have burritos? I have a burrito. This is like the most exciting thing. A tamale? What's a tamale? But anyway, so it's sort of like, Chippy, how's it going, buddy? It's sort of like, I don't know what the idle needs to be set at in order to start setting the high and low jets, if that makes sense. Now, Doug was telling me that what I need to do is I need to screw it all the way anti-clockwise and then screw it in until it's just touching the little thing that touches the trigger, and then give it one full turn. Does that make sense? Problem being, you pop off the lid and you can't see the bloody thing, so you have to take it apart and then set it and then put everything back together and then turn it on. So basically what is happening now is that when I have the saw and I turn it on, it will run from the start, boom, boom, and then I turn it off and then it won't start again. Once I start moving stuff, it won't start again. So always chicken, Aaron, and I'll see you in the morning, 9:45. We're starting back tomorrow. Yeah. So right. And did it work, Tom? Yeah. No, completely, Benjamin. And it's not even just knowing what it's supposed to sound like. It's knowing how to get it to what it's supposed to sound like. That is what I sort of don't understand as well. So what was happening was that I was adjusting the low jet to try and get the chain to creep, and then I was going to bring it back a bit. But if I opened the low jet up completely, so it was completely open, full fuel, it still wasn't creeping. So this is the thing. This is the issue. So there's definitely a skill set issue there. There's definitely an experience issue there, and that I just don't have enough of it. You know what I mean? So there's an elephant downstairs drinking water. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to assume by the silence that that means yes. Hang on. I've recently rediscovered the bad habit of chewing gum, and I've actually noticed it in a couple of my videos that I am chewing gum while talking to the camera, and it's very distracting. I don't like it. I'm going to have to get out of this habit again. But myself and Uncle John were working down at Red Branch today, and we started working on building the new workshop. It's not really going to be a workshop. I don't really know what you're going to call it. It's going to be like an open shed type thing. Yeah, it's going to be a workshop, open shed type thing. And that's what you might be doing tomorrow. I might get you to dig out some tree stumps tomorrow just for the crack. Auto tune and M-tronic. That really sounds like it would be very handy right now. when I can't get the bloody saw to tune. Auto tune sounds really handy, doesn't it? My God. My God. Like the 435 is a good saw. This is the thing. For me, it's a good saw, but my God, I've been having issues with it for the last 2 years. It has just been sitting, you know, I have, and I can't get the 181 to start either. This is the thing. So this is my tree saw issue. So the 365 is running. That's good. At least that is running, you know. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, Leonard. So the 365 is running. So which is important that I have at least one saw, you know. Well, I have two. I have the top handle saw as well. But the 181 just won't start. Just will not start. I've changed the spark plug. Still won't start. I'm thinking it could be the on-off switch, but there is no. It's on the newer ones. On the newer saws, you literally can just pull off the on-off switch, and there's two little silver things that just attach in, and it's fine. This is remarkably way more complicated than that. There's stuff. I don't even know how it's attached to some sort of brass thing that seems to have been squashed down, attaching the cable to it. So I don't even know how you would replace it. I don't know if you can get the same switch or if you need to get another switch. Even though it looks like the switch that's on the 365, it's different. It's very, very different. So there's only one thing coming into it. One wire coming in, whereas the 365 is two. I don't know. I need to start. Benjamin, I don't know. I have no idea. That was Doug's project. So I know he was trying to get parts for something, but I don't know what's happened since then. See, what happens, Benjamin, is that the summer comes along and everything to do with chainsaws and firewood and all that for those 4 months around the summer. So June, July, August, even May, June, July, August, I am not thinking about anything like that. I am just thinking about being down in the woods and working with schools and getting all that done. So, which is why the videos slow down as well. So all that stuff goes out of my head. So I left it with Doug, and as far as I'm aware, Doug still has it. I have not received a big box with a McCullough in it. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know what stage it's at. I must ask him. I sort of forgot about it. But besides that, what did I do this week? It's hard to remember. Leonard, I've no shop. This is it. I have no shop. If I would take, I took it to a shop And I took the 365 to a shop, and I told the guy that I wanted to get it helicoiled, and I didn't know how to do it, but I knew what needed to be done. And he said, no, we don't helicoil, but we will sell you a new engine block for 350 quid. And I was like, no. So what I need is I need a shop. I need a backup shop. Whereas if I'm making an absolute balls of these saws, there is somewhere where I can go, there is a box of parts. I made a balls of this. Can you fix it, please? And I will pay. Yes, that is a good one. I will pay you. Tom, I would like a new saw, and I think the saw I would like would be something to replace the 365. Probably like maybe something in the 5 series. What do you think? Who's got a 5 series saw? I'm not talking like a 595 or anything like that. I'm talking something like 50cc, maybe a little ripper. Not a 555, not a 555. Let me tell you, a 560 maybe. Ooh, Jesus Christ. 550 maybe. 550. 550 would fill that gap, wouldn't it? With a 15-inch bar and chain. Oh, that would be sweet. Is there something smaller than that in the 5 series? Yeah. A 372. I like your thinking, Jeppy. I like your thinking. Sure, I have the 365, which is ported, and it's basically a 372. And it is nice, but when you are using it all day in the forest, it gets a little bit cumbersome. I would. Is there a smaller 5 series saw? A 545. A 545. It would probably be about right. That is what I was. That's a 550. A 545. Hang on a second. A 545 Mark II is 50cc, and a 550 is 50cc. What's the difference? XP. Somebody tell me there. A 550. Oh, it's got more power. 3 kilowatt. Yeah, you'd be looking for a 550 XP, wouldn't you? Oh man, that is nice. Yeah. Bugger. Gotta start saving, boys. Gotta start saving. 550 XP is coming in at £718. Oh man. Oh guys, look, you have me way off looking at Google and everything, looking at chainsaws. Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Right, okay, I'm stopping. I'm putting all that away. Stop it. Why would you do that to me? No, it was so have I, Tom. It was no, not a special. Chippy. It was an x-torq. I think I would just stick with a Husky. Do you know that? I really do. A small little light saw that is good for limbing, that is good for cutting wood in red branch. Do you know what I mean? Where you're talking maybe 10-inch maximum softwood, no hardwood or anything like that. A little ripper, you know, like a little pocket rocket. So maybe that is what I am going to write down. Or what's the 35cc one? Leonard. I have a climbing saw. I have the 435. I have the 365 and I have the 181. And I have a wee MS 180 somewhere in the shed as well that is used as a doorstop most of the time. It has, I would say, it has not been turned over in 10 years. I would almost guarantee it. Sure, I can't get them ported. This is the thing. Like there's nobody does anything like that here. An Echo 4910. Sorry guys, look, you see the way I'm closing one eye? I'm tired. $45cc, that's not bad, yeah. Nice. So that's it. So you can't get anything ported. So basically what I need is and this is what everybody needs, right? Everybody needs to have somebody local to them that they can go to and say, there is something wrong with my chainsaw, can you fix it? Not somebody who is going to say, oh, I couldn't be arsed fixing that, but I'll sell you a new saw, or I'll just take the parts out and I'll replace them and it'll cost you a lot of money. I need somebody who's going to go, leave it with me. I will listen to, guys, there's going to be an advert for some of you in about 50 seconds. Oh, the MS250. Do you know what, Chippy? I had forgotten all about that. I had forgotten all about that. An MS250 or an MS251? Ah, that's a good saw. That's a good, would fit the need of what I'm talking about, wouldn't it? That means that I can't buy a new saw. Shh, I can. It's okay, everybody's in bed, nobody can hear me. Excellent, Chippy. Excellent. I had forgotten all about it. Completely forgotten all about it. This, as I said, I don't know if you heard that, but literally the 2 months of spring and the 2 months of summer of full summer, I am not thinking about saws at all. Not like that. The last thing I bought was I bought a Dewalt 4-inch grinder, and the last thing I bought before that was a Dewalt reciprocating saw. Do you know what I mean? So that's where my head is at. It's about tools and getting stuff like that. But I think I have used a 550 before. I think my buddy Ken, who works in the forestry, it's cheaper to buy new. What does that mean, Chippy? A bit too spicy. What do you mean? You're going to tell me that it's got like nitrous injection or something like that, and it's got one of those big pipes coming off the side of it. Turn it on and it starts trying to go to space. So it takes off through the ceiling. Oh. See, I don't know what that means, Chippy. Don't have a clue. What's a quad port? Is that somewhere where you park a 4-wheel motorbike? John Bob, how's it going? We're talking about ported chainsaws, John. We're talking about a really good 40, 50cc chainsaw. Ross, how's it going? There's 4 transfers. Oh, right, I get you. Yeah. Excellent. It's great. So look, get into your comments. What would you guys know way more about chainsaws than me. So get into the comments. What would you recommend for that little 40, 50cc pocket rocket, type chainsaw? Something that's going to eat small wood all day. Do you know what I mean? Same here, Tom. Yeah, nice one, Ross. It is going to get down to 5 degrees tonight. That's going to be the coldest. How was pew pew? You're shooting. Oh, is it bad? Is it bad weather? $545. Yeah, it was $545 or $550. That's what we were thinking about. What's a GZ 5000? Oh no, I did something by accident there. Oh, it's an actual chainsaw. I thought Red Max made an additive for putting into fuel. That looks like the other saw that I was looking at, the Echo. 50cc. The weight. I'd be looking at the weight. Nice, Ross. No, do you know what? The only Johnsons you see over here are really old, really old. It's not something I would see in the shop. What did I used to see in the shop? I used to see Tanakas, and I used to see which I think Tanakas have become Hitachi. Does that make sense? And people would have swore by them, but you don't see them anymore. You don't see a lot of stuff outside of Still or Husqvarna here. And that's the truth, unless there's someone selling crap. Do you know what I mean? So some Chinese stuff. Okay. Yeah, they used to make really good trimmers. My uncle used to have a big, heavy-duty brush cutter, and it was Tanaka, and it was a beast. But the problem is that when it fell apart, you couldn't fix it. There was no parts or anything like that to fix it. So, Candy, how's it going? John's. Packed with brute force. I like it. Yeah, all good, all good. Just getting a wee Friday night live in. It was on a wee bit late, but because I was watching a movie called Super 8. Guys, if you get a chance, watch a movie called Super 8. I was impressed. It was very good. Very, very good. So I am going to assume that the 550 is just a wee bit more torquey than the 545. Nice. Were you hunting or were you just shooting, John? Hunting is something that I have not done in bloody years. I have guns sitting downstairs that are completely neglected. I feel so sorry for them. No, John, not at all. And I know very little about machining. No, I don't have a machine. I don't even know where I would go to a machine shop. I don't even know where there would be one. Do you know what I mean? What is a critter? Ah, I get you. I get you. You see, we have nothing to hunt here. This is it. You need a special license to hunt deer. There is very limited deer around here, as in about 6. And if you were allowed to shoot them, people do shoot them. But if you were allowed to shoot them, they would be very quickly gone. Yeah, Tom, but he closed. He closed. So this is the problem. He closed last year. The guy in Dundalk retired, or he didn't retire. Andrew went away and started working somewhere else, and Chris took over. Chris was a genius, boy, genius. Like, not like he could fix anything. You know, the reason why I was so good at breaking things was because he was so good at fixing them. Do you know what I mean? So, but he's gone as well, so he's closed as well. So there is no work that I know where I can get saws fixed. Nowhere where you can go and say, I need you to look at a saw. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to troubleshoot it. You walk in and you say, I need a service, and they'll service it and sharpen it for you. Oh, Jesus, John, I wouldn't have a clue, boy. I wouldn't have a clue. I would say you'd be talking the guts of $100. You have to be. I remember the biggest care package I got, I think, came from Pat. And as in weight, and Pat and his kids got together a couple of years ago and sent us over a whole load of sweets and stuff like that we can't get here. And I think it might have cost him about $70, but it was a big box and it was heavy, probably equivalent to the weight of an empty chainsaw. Do you know what I mean? So, $70, you know. And sometimes you get stung for importation fees. Well, actually, do you know what? Since Brexit, you don't, because of Brexit, the UK and the States have set up some sort of shipping thing. So stuff arrives like one of my Woolies World or Red Branch Bushcraft subscribers made me this, a wool smock. The Wandering Parson made me that, and he shipped that over. And he valued that at like 250 quid or something, $250. And wow, Yes, I live in Ireland. Yes, I live in Northern Ireland. It's complicated. I live in Northern Ireland, but I live very close to the border. So, Ritterbit, nice, nice. You going hunting? So, I got stung for importation tax on that smock that he sent. It is complicated, Tom. It's very complicated. But what happens was I was getting stung from the south, right? Because they ship everything to Dublin, even if it says Northern Ireland on it. And they said I got a letter in the post saying I owed importation tax on this thing. Now, and that had happened to me before, and I had just paid it, but they were looking like 100 quid or something to release it. And I says, right. So I rang up and I got this really nice lady on the phone. And I said, do you know, I actually live in Northern Ireland. I don't understand why this has come to you. She went, they just put Ireland on the ship with the Dublin. I'll send it to Belfast. Don't worry about it. And she sent it to Belfast. And then the postman just delivered it. And there was no tax. There was nothing. So it's complicated. Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah. Technically, I live in the UK. Technically. Personally, I'm Irish and I live in Ireland. And that's that. And it's itching. It's itching for firewood. You see when that, I don't know if you guys get like this as well, when it comes into that autumn time or that fall time, you really start to think about firewood. Echoes are not something that I have come across here. This is the problem, guys. When it comes to getting saws, right? Like that's a 600-pound saw right there. That's how much they're looking for that. With a 13-inch bar and chain. It's a 42cc saw. Oh, it's not bad. It's a nice looking saw. Sorry, look, this is what you're doing to me. Yeah, Tom, I've had the fire lit, but then we were in Spain, you see, so we came from 30 degrees. We actually came from 30 degrees to 27 degrees, so it wasn't that much of a change. But in the last week, I have had the fire lit. Is this another is the 026 another still chainsaw? Yeah, of course it is. Interesting. You see, you're not selling it with all this still crack, you see. I'm a husky man. But so what else can you do? What else can you do, guys? Let's have a little think about it. I'll put up a little thing in the community section, right? So if you go to the community section after this video, no, what is this all about? No, what have I done? No. There you go, to move stuff. Right. There you go, guys. There is a post in the community section, right? What I want you to do is I want you to get into that and I want you to tell me what you think, and I'll see. Yes, Chippy. Oh, okay. You see, a 346 would suit me, right? Because it's the 3 series of saw, and I like the 3 series of saw. You know, are they easier fixed? This is you guys have me going down to 5 series because we were all talking about auto tune and stuff like that way back at the start of the feed. You guys probably missed it. Oh, I got you, Chippy. Sorry, I missed your last thing. Excellent. Yes, that's what we were talking about as well. Class. Excellent. That is absolutely excellent. Chippy, that's unbelievable. It's just unreal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. And on that absolutely amazing note, I am going to leave you because I have to go to work tomorrow very early. And what have we got? What have we got? Let me see. Coming up on Sunday, guys, which is the 23rd, isn't it? No, the 24th. Just some log skinning. Just some log skinning, guys. Trying out tools, trying to find a simple solution for skinning logs for building. Nice. So, guys, I will see you in the comments. Check out that community post that I just put up. Let me know what you think about that size, that CC range of saw. Let me know what you think. And experience as well, guys. If you have one that you recommend, tell me why you recommend it, guys. And I will read the comments and get back to you. So, look, listen, everybody, thank you so much. Guys, stay frosty.